Hi friends, thank you for tuning in. In today's video, let's talk about how to self-regulate. Knowing how to control ourselves, it's such an important thing to do because there's a lot of things in the world that we cannot control. But luckily, our emotion, our reaction about something is not one of them. Well, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more mindful and simple living videos. If you're like me, then you probably said something or reacted about something that you later regret. That's why knowing how to self-regulate is such an important thing to do, to take good care of ourselves and to take good care of those our loved ones, those people we loved. Step number 1 is to pause. Yes, you hear me right. Do nothing. It's like you're playing a freezing game. You just freeze. And this is very challenging because, for example, you ask your children to put away their stuff 3 to 4 times. You ask them to clean up their rooms, but they didn't listen. And so you are upset, you are frustrated. The first thing to do to self-regulate is just pause. And it may look like sitting in a couch, comfortably, laying down on your bed, just doing nothing. Whatever you're doing, just pause. Step number 2 is to acknowledge your feelings. You deserve that. Explore everything inside. What are you feeling right now? And you may say, I'm feeling frustrated, I'm feeling upset, I'm mad, I feel disrespected. Name all those kind of feelings. Why? Because you need to validate yourselves. Yes, we don't always have those people to validate us. It's like stepping out of yourself and say, hey, it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be frustrated. Anyone in your situation would feel the same way because you've asked your children to a lot of times and they're not listening. So that's number 2. Number 3 is to acknowledge that body reaction happening inside you. Again, this is very important because you're honoring yourselves and getting familiarized of your body reaction. Like for me, I'm having shortness of breath every time I feel upset. So what kind of body reaction you're feeling at the moment? And this is also important because you are diverting yourselves from reacting towards the situation, maybe yelling to your children, but instead you pause, you acknowledge your feelings, and then you think of yourself like, what am I feeling right now? So I'm having shortness of breath. Some people would feel like hot, like they feel hot on their faces, or they feel tightness on the back of the neck, or you feel sweat, like your palms are sweating. Whatever it is, acknowledge that. And then in the future, you will know that, yes, I am really frustrated. I am really upset because I am feeling this way. So for me, I'm having shortness of breath, and that's my cues to myself that this is not good. I'm about to yell because I'm having this shortness of breath right now. And step number 4, this is a game changer. Ground yourself. And again, it's easier said than done, but it takes a lot of practice to really master this game. I am still a learner. So how do we ground ourselves? I will make a separate video about this, but number 1, the famous deep breathing exercises. So after you said like, okay, I'm feeling this inside my body, I'm upset, I'm mad, I'm frustrated, and all those kind of feelings, take a deep breath. Okay, you can count 3 seconds in your mind. Take a deep breath, like inhale, and then exhale out into your mouth. You can do that again 3 or 4 or 5 times. It's up to you. Or you can also do 10-finger gratitude. Like, what I'm thankful that I have children. I'm thankful that they're healthy. I know they're not listening to me, but they're healthy. They're not in the hospital. I'm thankful that I have this time to spend time with them. I'm thankful that I'm healthy. I'm thankful for this house. 10 of that you're grateful at the moment. And then you shift that attitude inside, that complaint, that outburst inside into gratitude. You can also try grounding yourself by naming what 5 things I can see right now. I can see my television, I can see the trees outside. And again, I will make a separate videos about just grounding, because it's very important. Every one of us from time to time needs to be calm, like needs to be relaxed, and we need that tool with us. And 5 is, of course, to respond. So imagine there's a big difference from reacting and responding. So because we are grounded, we already process that within ourselves, then we can call our children, and instead of yelling them, we can call them and tell them, in the example that I've given, hey, I've asked you a lot of times, you're not listening to me, I feel disrespected, what should I do? How should we handle this? And we can also ask their input. They can say sorry, or whatever will be the action plan. It will be well managed because we self-regulate first. I know some of you will think this is not realistic. I don't have time for this. I get that, because I'm doing this a lot of times. The most important step here, I think, if you are in a hurry like me, is number 1, just to pause. Pause and take a deep breath, or find those grounding exercises. Whatever that works for you. You just need this 2 at the moment, and then you're good to go. And again, this is not easy. You guys, I yelled at my children a lot of times. That's why we need to practice this even before we're like into top of our emotion. Like when we're relaxed, even at the moment, what am I feeling right now? What am I thankful right now? What kind of body reaction I'm feeling at this moment? I hope you find this video helpful. Please subscribe for more mindful and simple living kind of videos. Hey, take good care of yourselves, and you're doing just fine. Until my next one, bye.